Hi, boys and girls. So we're going to be taking a look at how to include more action in our writing when we're writing a fictional narrative. So you might remember this one from earlier this year. We've already taken a look at this, but I wanted to remind you of it because it's been a while. So this is a story about going to the dentist. And we start out and it says, I woke up nervous about having to go to the dentist. I was worried in the car, but after arriving, I got really worried when I saw a boy crying as he walked out of the dentist. I sat and looked at books, then I got called back. The dentist gave me something to numb my mouth so I wouldn't feel anything, and it was okay. All right, now you might think this is a story, right? But it's not. This is a summary. This is a summary of a bigger story that still needs to be told. So make sure, be careful, and make sure that you're not writing a summary when you're writing your fictional story about the shrinking potion. Okay? You don't want your story to sound like this. This story does not, or the summary does not have action and dialogue. Those are two things that we need to make sure we're adding to our story so that our story comes to life and so that our characters come to life. So we're going to take this first part. I woke up nervous about having to go to the dentist, and we're going to expand that. Again, I want you to think about what would a person be doing? What would a person be acting like if they were nervous when they woke up? Okay, so let's take a look. I've added some things in red. I woke up nervous about having to go to the dentist. We can still start like that, but now we have to show what that looks like with action from our characters. So this is what I have. I dragged my body, struggling to get to the bathroom to brush my teeth. When I looked in the mirror, I saw a scared, nervous kid. My arms felt like an elephant, and I brushed my teeth as slow as a snail moves. My dad teased me by saying, "Who's going to the dentist?" in a sing-song voice. "Stop teasing me," I said weakly as my knees began to shake. All right, so we know that this character is nervous now because of some of the actions that they're doing. This person dragged their body, okay? They're struggling to get to the bathroom. They're looking in the mirror. Their arms feel like an elephant, like meaning their arms are really heavy. Like this is torture for them to think about having to go to the dentist as they're waking up. They brush their teeth as slow as a snail moves. Like this person, this guy here does not want to even brush his teeth. He is making it go as slow as possible. This is agony, right? This is agonizing for this character. The dad is teasing him, and the person says, "Stop teasing me," weakly, and their knees are shaking. This person is miserable, and we know it because of the actions that they are having as they wake up, okay? So now you don't have to make your characters miserable in your story, okay? We don't all have to create complete misery for our characters, but think about how your characters are feeling and show it with action. All right, we're going to expand on this just a little bit more here. We won't go through the whole thing, but we'll go through some of it more. All right, I was worried in the car. Okay, now what does somebody do when they're worried? Maybe some people bite their nails. Maybe some people tap a pen. Maybe some people kind of shake. I don't know. What do you do when you're worried? What might a character do in a story to show that they're feeling worried? Again, we have to have action. Just saying that somebody's worried doesn't really put a picture in our mind of what that looks like. We need to paint a picture with the words that we're using in our story to show what characters are thinking and feeling. And we need to show that with actions. We need to think about what the characters are doing. All right, so this is what I added. I was worried in the car. "Mom," I begged, "could we just head out for burgers instead?" My teeth were chattering, and I was sure I was going to jump out of my pants. My mom only laughed, which made my mind dizzy with fear. Okay, so again, we have to show it. We're showing how this character is feeling with action and with some dialogue where the character is speaking. So with action and dialogue, we are really turning this into a story. It's like a movie behind our eyes that we can see now. We can see what's happening. We can see what this character is going through. She's talking and saying, "Mom, could we head out for burgers instead?" The person's teeth are chattering. They're worried about jumping out of their pants. The mom's laughing, but their mind is dizzy with fear. All these things help to show what the character is feeling. Okay, so when you're writing today, okay, when you're writing about your shrinking potion story, I want you to keep these things in mind. You are not just writing a summary like this first slide. This is not a story. This is a summary of what's happening. We have to show what our characters are thinking and feeling by their actions and by their words. Our characters need to talk and our characters need to do things to make them really come to life. Okay, I look forward to reading what you write, and please let me know if you want me to check over anything or if you need help with something. If you write maybe the beginning or 2 paragraphs and you're thinking, I wonder what Mrs. Heitkamp would think of this, feel free to send it to me. I'm happy to read over it, take a look at it, and send you some information back about what I think or any suggestions that I have. Or maybe I'll just smile great big and say, woohoo, fabulous job. Whatever it is, just let me know of anything that you need. I'm here to help you. Have fun.